everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Breeze's Saints going up against Cousins' Redskins.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Brees now on first down. And he's got it over the middle. Fleener. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Three yards to go on second down. Time with Mark Ingram. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face a third down. To throw, it's Brees. Over the middle, it's Thomas. Brees on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does.
A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 48 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Coming into the year, Brees, 465 touchdown passes. Add another one to the total.
You know, it's funny. I just talked with his college head coach, and he told me that when Drew was a sophomore at Purdue, they weren't sure he was truly the starter, even though he started the opening game. And he made a play early in that one where the coach got on the headset and told the rest of the staff, well, fellas, we found our quarterback. Now we got to make sure we find the rest of our team.
Brees hasn't looked back since. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Cousins now to throw on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now Brees. And the tight end has it, Fleener. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Terrell McClain in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Now Breeze throwing on second down. And this is caught. It's the tight end Fleener for the Saints touchdown. Kobe Fleener, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Pryor has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On the run, it's Kelly. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Cousins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jason Jones able to drop him for a loss of 4. Second down now after the sack. Working out of the gun, Cousins. His throw at about the 5. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, a 22. And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Cousins on the keeper. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Kirk Cousins taking it in. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. And that'll make it 13-7. Redskins now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Breeze now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out.
I was
against him.
You don't worry about what I'm talking.
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. Room to run past midfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. Peterson gets the handoff from Breeze. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Shut up.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Oh, okay. I think I might get some of that too there.
And a wildcat formation here. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Oh, you run up the middle of it?
On 2nd down, Peterson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one good for 14 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and manageable. They've got a chance at a first down.
Breeze now. And Ginn's got it. Ooh. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Calm down. It's just game 1, son. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. All right. All right.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Get out of here.
No gain on the play that time. It sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson, a 9-yard touchdown run.
Come on, man.
And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
That's weak, dog. Let's get that junk up out of here.
He missed one earlier, remember,
You don't
but
get
this
that
time
weak. You don't
he
get
gets it
that
to
weak
go.
stuff up out of here. You don't get that weak stuff up out of there.
Lutz now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
You know what I do to Spurs like you.
Cousins on first down, and he fires one incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sterling Moore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. The Saints put up 29 points a game last year, second only to the Falcons, and they're in range to get some points on this drive as well. 1st and 10. They run. Peterson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Lutz now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Redskins. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got some space here. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Oh, it ain't over with.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
You're just trying to practice.
And this is where
trying to practice.
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. 3rd and long for Cousins. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And this is brought in by Pryor. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Redskins.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. To throw, Cousins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Looking for Pryor long.
If that's what you want me to do, this is what we gonna do then.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy as we know who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Cousins. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Cousins to throw it. My goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Easy.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. In his own end zone, it's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They run again on 1st down. Peterson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Why not? Why not?
They'll fake to Peterson, and now Breeze.
Oh, what?
And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and if he gets those shoulders right, that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
QB split out wide now. They're in the Wildcat. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Ready. 5-9. Mike 50, Mike ready.
They do go for it. It's Breeze.
Told you.
It's complete to Flander. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Now, get back there and punt my ball to me. Sure.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Cousins now. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late wasting the clock second quarter. Why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL
I don't want no excuses,
and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Hey, it's early. What's the excuse? You got excuse?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
I didn't say nothing. Hey, I didn't say nothing.
This one taken from the 7th.
I didn't say nothing. I just said it early.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now a second down throw for Cousins. And now here's another interception. Able to get there and pick it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. As you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Off the play fake to Peterson. Here's Breeze to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
I'm going to get it back.
With a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I don't ask you. I didn't ask you whether it was a
They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
No, you could get beat, dude.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. That's correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's second down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On third down, Cousins. The swing pass caught. And he's brought down after a good game. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there?
And he'll take this into the end zone.
Look at this whole team on their back.
Kirk Cousins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. It's good, and it's now 35-14. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
That's what I'm talking about.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Man, come on.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
What? This game so glitchy, bro.
But one thing's
Man,
for
get
sure,
outta
they're still
here,
taking their
dude.
shots downfield, even with a big lead.
Well, I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves
That was your bad, too.
It's complete.
Y'all want to get on in there. Y'all want to get on. Man, he burning Breland.
And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
That's what I want him to do.
Points on the board just yet.
I know what it was too. Idiot.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
Eat, dogs.
On second down, here's Breeze. He's going to loft one.
If that's what he want to do.
Here.
If that's what he want to do, Josh.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position.
He let Josh sit out there by
third
himself
down.
and eat with the dog.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football.
I always got an excuse. That hole.
Man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Looking long for
Look.
and a shot
I got the
taken
best on the
third
best,
down,
baby.
successful.
Give me my punt, girlfriend.
Fourth down
Come on,
now.
girlfriend.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks.
That's my
They say,
girlfriend.
No matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what?
Her name is
That's exactly what
Damesia.
happened on that play.
Her name is
Normally, he
Damesia.
could time it up pretty
Her name is
well, but on that one, he just
Damesia.
overshot him.
Damesia.
Fair catch called for and
Her
taken
name
right
is
near the 30-yard
Damesia.
line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here.
What's wrong,
they come in
Damesia?
off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the
That'd be a
touchdown.
doggone
It
shame
increased
Damesia
when the
get
defense
beat
got
like
them the
this.
ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Now Cousins.
You knew it when I threw it, didn't you, Damesia?
On the catch,
Didn't you,
it's
Damesia?
Crowder. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
It's too easy. This is easy
Throw
work,
took it a little
dog. This
too
do
far
easy
and
work. It
second
just took me a little
down.
time to get on
Let's face
board.
it, if you want to get back
That's
into
all.
the game, these
It
are the
just
kind
took
of
me a
throws you
little
got
time
to
to get on
hit.
board.
He's wide open right
He's
there.
sorry.
Got to be able
He
to get
back
it
to the
some, don't
same
you?
old
And those
D.
are the throws that haven't
Same
been
old
available to them
D.
every time he's dropped a pass.
Look,
Yeah, that's a big miss.
Yeah, I can't do this because y'all can't run across the field. This game one. You don't tell me what I can and can't do. That's silly.
A second down throw for Cousins.
You messed up, Damien. You messed up,
He's
Damien.
gonna loft one
We going
deep
deep,
left
big dog.
side here. And both guys were there, but it falls
Keep doing
incomplete.
Keep doing it.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Again, it's Cousins.
Man, come on,
that
dude.
will be incomplete as well.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up.
I don't
but they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, he got there. He got there trying to play me like a sucker.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
Easy work, dude. Easy work, dude. Easy work. Man, don't start crying to him, man. Don't.
Or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Don't start out like that. You don't beat me on the street that I started out with.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center.
And he is into
this boy Kirk Cousins is going to score all night on you. This boy Kirk Cousins got 3 touchdowns on this side.
Taking it in.
I don't fear you,
and the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. He's done his part, Charles.
You ain't going to do this,
Maybe he's going to go to the sideline now and tell this defense, hey, let's go, step up.
And if they do, they've got a chance because right now he's become a force that hasn't been stopped from his side. 3 touchdowns rushing already.
Make the wise decision on that.
If they get any type of stops, we've got a heck of a game on our hands.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
That's how you're going to make a mistake. You're going to make a mistake,
aren't they?
You're going to make a mistake, son.
The 30-yard line.
You want to
give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You'll see. You're going to make one. And I'm going to be right there to piece it up. 8 times.
5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Finding his safety valve here.
You got him running slow like that, man.
You able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Man, shut up. He was right. That's a cornerback. That's a cornerback.
The drive will continue. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Oh, don't put him. Don't do that.
They run with Peterson. He's
don't
been
do
busy
that.
Tonight. And he'll get
don't
this across midfield to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
3 yards to go here on 2nd down. They run again with Peterson.
Man, come on, dude. We got hitters out here, girl.
We
got hitters out here, girl.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, girlfriend.
They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
You know when somebody's scared when Wade Damesia playing. You know when you scared when they playing Wade Damesia playing. We know you ain't.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Told you.
Fires one that's intercepted.
Told you sorry, dude. Told you sorry. That's a shame, dude.
Bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. This defense figured out something
will be a shame if I do beat.
That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
Following the interception, Cousins setting up the screen to Kelly. Kelly strips.
What?
The ball is free. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he is all the way up past the 25.
What's up, little dude?
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them
What's
this
up,
lead.
big dog?
What's
What's
nice
up,
play
big
there to
dog?
help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They start the drive with Peterson.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. My D right there. My D right there.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get
he
back
thought he
to
was
it
going to come up here. It was going to be
once
easy
guys
walk.
get out of that mentality
That boy ain't scored
of
since the
firing
first
out and
dog
hitting
had.
people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
You scored the field goal at the end of the half. You turd. Made it 35. You a lie. Your gameplay a lie. I told you. I tell you when I know when you're going to beat me, son. It ain't nothing new. This is nothing new.
Breeze to throw on second down. Here's a
Man, we right there. We right there. We right there. We right there. We right there.
Redskins scoop it.
We right there. We right there. We right there.
Washington.
We right there, little man. We right there, little man.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game.
We right there,
They just
little
got their
man.
spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Now, they gave it to you. Shut up. Shut up, son. Shut up.
On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr.
Good hit, baby. This ain't the computer. You ain't gonna run no kickoff now.
22-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one.
I don't do that weak run, Damien.
Starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one.
Thank you.
Incomplete. The turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Don't run that weak run, dude. Okay. See where I'm going. Okay. See where I'm going. See where I'm going with. Oh, okay.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10.
That's me going. Oh, that's me going home, dog. Man, you're sorry, dude. You just throwing stuff.
And it's third down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Here's Breeze to throw. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh shutdown.
It should have been a catch.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So
that's all right. We right there. We right there. We don't shy away from pressure. We don't shy away from pressure.
So the solid run on first.
It was going to be easy. Bye.
No real hurry to run that second down.
That boy don't know what.
It's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down. And he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game. You're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch.
Oh, man, you was right there.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got it over the middle. Fleener. Touchdown. now, New Orleans. Kobe Flainer with his second touchdown of the night.
I knew you would.
And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Nah, you just look up and got it away in time.
Completed for a touchdown pass like that. I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
You didn't know he was
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent
got a new
years,
defensive
the
coordinator.
Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been. But
I know, son. He's sorry.
And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
He's going to pay for being ugly. You like being ugly, son? I'm talking. Hey, I'm talking to you, Damien. You hear me talking to you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Tony McDaniel getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Second down, Cousins. And Reed with it over the middle. And
it's okay. It's okay to be upset. It's okay. Don't fault me for it. Don't quote me.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that.
Eat, dog.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance.
If you do it, we gonna eat. If you do it, we gonna eat. I told you, keep playing my dude like that.
49 yards. And the Redskins have made this a
keep playing my dude like that. That's one-on-one cover.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Nah, I don't want to hear that kid nothing. I don't want to hear that. That's last year. This is a new game, new era, new guy.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
What happened, Danny? What happened?
Tight game of the
what happened?
All you talk about is taking care of the football.
Hey, get out of here.
Especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over.
What happened, son?
The door is open for
you upset? It should have been a pick six. It should have been a pick six, girl.
With a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Jason Jones in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. From the gun, here's Cousins. Pryor has it complete.
You should have, but you didn't, dummy. You should have, but you didn't, dummy.
And the former fourth-round pick in 2012 continuing to prove some of those doubters wrong that he used to have.
I remember when he got selected, there was a lot of controversy about that because remember, Robert Griffin III, they made the big move up to take him in the first round. And people wonder, why would you take a second rookie quarterback? Well, it's because he's smart, he studies hard, he prepares, he's ready to play. And now he's commanding the respect of his team and playing at a really high level.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Kelly. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot there after, but still a pretty good game.
Hey, Nasir, come here.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard.
What in the world? What?